Dear Mr. Henshaw by Beverly Cleary, illustrated by Paul O. Zielinski. Dear Mr. Henshaw, this year I am in the 6th grade in a new school in a different town. Our teacher is making us do author reports to improve our writing skills, so of course I thought of you. Please answer the following questions. 1. How many books have you written? 2. Is Boyd Henshaw your real name or is it fake? 3. Why do you write books for children? 4. Where do you get your ideas? 5. Do you have any kids? 6. What is your favorite book that you wrote? 7. Do you like to write books? 8. What is the title of your next book? 9. What is your favorite animal? 10. Please give me some tips on how to write a book. This is important to me. I really want to know so I can get to be a famous author and write books exactly like yours. Please send me a list of your books that you wrote, an autographed picture, and a bookmark. I need your answer by next Friday. This is urgent. Sincerely, Lee Botts. Dear Mr. Henshaw, Mom found your letter and your list of questions, which I was dumb enough to leave lying around. We had a big argument. She says I have to answer your questions because authors are working people like anyone else, and if you took time to answer my questions, I should answer yours. She says I can't go through life expecting everyone to do everything for me. She used to say the same thing to Dad when he left his socks lying on the floor. Well, I gotta go now. It's bedtime. Maybe I'll get around to answering your 10 questions, and maybe I won't. There isn't any law that says I have to. Maybe I won't even read any more of your books. Disgusted reader, Lee Botts. Dear Mr. Henshaw, 1. Who are you? Like I've been telling you, I'm Lee Botts, Lee Marcus Botts. I don't like Lee for a name because some people don't know how to say it, or they think it's a girl's name. Mom says with a last name like Botts, I need something fancy, but not too fancy. My dad's name is Bill, and Mom's name is Bonnie. She says Bill and Bonnie Botts sounds like something out of a comic strip. 2. What do you look like? I already sent you my picture, but maybe you lost it. I'm sort of medium. I don't have red hair or anything like that. I'm not real big like my dad. Mom says I take after her family. Thank goodness. That's the way she always says it. In 1st and 2nd grades, kids used to call me Lee the Flea, but I have grown. Now when the class lines up according to height, I'm in the middle. I guess you could call me the mediumest boy in the class. This is hard work. To be continued. Maybe. Lee Botts. Mr. Henshaw, here we go again. 3. Where do you live? After the divorce, Mom and I moved from Bakersfield to Pacific Grove, which is on California's central coast, about 20 miles from the sugar refinery at Spreckles, where Dad used to haul sugar beets before he went cross-country. We live in a little house, a really little house, that used to be somebody's summer cottage a long time ago before somebody built a 2-story duplex in front of it. Now it is what they call a garden cottage. It's sort of falling apart, but it's all we can afford. Mom says at least it keeps the rain off and it can't be hauled away on a flatbed truck. 4. Do you have any pets? I do not have any pets. My teacher says always answer questions in complete sentences. When Mom and Dad got divorced and Mom got me, Dad took Bandit because Mom said she couldn't work and look after a dog, and Dad says he likes to take Bandit in his truck because it is easier to stay awake on long hauls if he has him to talk to. I really miss Bandit, but I guess he's happier riding around with Dad. Like the father said in Ways to Amuse a Dog, dogs get pretty bored just lying around the house all day. That is what Bandit would have to do with Mom and I gone so much. I'm getting writer's cramp from all this writing. I'll get to number 5 next time. Mom says not to worry about the postage, so I can't use that as an excuse for not answering. Pooped writer, Lee Botts. Mr. Henshaw, here we go again. I'll never write another list of questions for an author to answer no matter what the teacher says. 5. Who is your favorite teacher? I don't have a favorite teacher, but I really like Mr. Friendly. He's the custodian. He's always fair about who gets to pass out milk at lunchtime. And once when he had to clean up after someone who threw up in the hall, he didn't even look cross. He just said, looks like somebody's been whooping it up, and started sprinkling sawdust around. 2 more questions to go. Maybe I won't answer them. So there. Ha ha, Lee Botts. Mr. Henshaw. Okay, you win, because Mom is still nagging me and I don't have anything else to do. I'll answer your last 2 questions if it takes all night. 6. What bothers you? What bothers me about what? I don't know what you mean. I guess I'm bothered by a lot of things. I am bothered when someone steals something out of my lunch bag. I don't know enough about the people in school to know who to suspect. I'm bothered about little kids with runny noses. I don't mean I'm fussy or anything like that. I don't know why. I'm just bothered. And what do you wish? I wish somebody would stop stealing the good stuff out of my lunch bag. I guess I wish a lot of other things too. I wish someday Dad and Bandit would pull up in front in the rig. Maybe Dad would be hauling a 40-foot reefer, which would make his outfit add up to 18 wheels altogether. Dad would yell out of the cab, "Come on, Lee, hop in. I'll give you a lift to school." Then I'd climb in and Bandit would wag his tail and lick my face. We'd take off, with all the men at the gas station staring after us. There, Mr. Henshaw, that's the end of your crummy questions. I hope you're satisfied for making me do all this extra work. Phooey on you, Lee Botts.